Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Alright, so I'm doing a little bit of, I just woke up, it's time to lock back in. A couple of days of, just relaxing time. Now, later on tonight, we have the New Year's, teaser. So we should know who the characters are. Maybe with a stretch, we could even see, kits or animation, stuff like that. We're going to get a lot of info tonight. So it's time to lock back in. Now, I just woke up. Bill's playing 2 hours, so we're going to have to watch that. So I need to get some videos ready to go for today. Here we go. We're going to look at this. We just did one of people looking at, who's the most overrated, right? And, it was one of these tweets. I like doing this. It's 50. Yeah, people love these types of videos, man. It's just, it is what it is. But so many people in this were like, Super Saiyan 3 Goku's most overrated, right? Which I do think is hoppycock. Anyway. So we got this tweet right here. Again, I've made no illusions whatsoever that I've been eyeing this one. And I haven't waited a couple of days. Let me pull it up so we get quotes as well. All right, let's just jump in. Let's see who people are talking about. Let's see if I agree. Underrated, I feel like could probably be a little bit more. Overrated is tough. Like, I think underrated is where we could actually see people drop some characters that I think are probably legitimately underrated, more so than overrated, where people are either going to be just, because I've got, I guess, kind of like the biggest voice, or just kind of like stuff that the community saw. I don't know. I feel like we could see a lot more variety is what I'm trying to spit out the point. All right, let's see. No. Okay. Yeah. Dude, I saw this, not as a reply to this, but, okay. This is not good tanking, right? Like, if you say a character can, he could tank their normals. This is not tanking 300k per normal is not tanking normals, if people are curious. He wasn't fully built up, but the thing about the Goku and Frieza fight, it is very difficult to get characters built up in the Goku and Frieza fight, right? Or should I say consistently? I don't know. But it's super tough early on. If you're a character that could sit in slot 1 against 17 and Golden Frieza consistently, so like maybe like Carnival Tech Broly, it could be easier for him to take hits in that fight because, they do typically load up on slot 1. 17 and Golden Frieza. If you're able to go in slot 1 against them, you could get hits. But like, Gohan and Frieza and then Android 17, it's tough to get hits in there, right? But yeah, no, he's not. No. No. I mean, you could use him for the mission. I did this. If we just type in, let's just do accelerated battle. It should pop up. Yeah, yep, look, boom. I've got him on the thumb. Yeah, exactly, right there. Yep, perfect. All right, let's see. Okay. Yeah, I do think that future Gohan could be a good call here. The only thing I'll say is, but like, he's still very good. It's like his impact is similar to 17 and Golden Frieza. They're like kind of like untouchable, like slot 2 or slot 3 characters. If there's an AoE or they get locked in slot 1, they could be crushed. But like this guy, if you bring him and he's just sitting in slot 2 or slot 3 the whole time, like he will not get you killed. So, certainly I can agree with either this guy or 17 and Golden Frieza, but definitely the lack of being able to go in slot 1 does, prevent stuff. It's something that's important. Like, it's not just me bullshitting, like, talking about slot 1 a lot and stuff like that. Like, it matters. It really does, being able to go in slot 1. But like, I think that this is a good pick. Right now, domain clashing with him is not really a huge issue. He doesn't really need his domain, to be fair. Right? Like these, it's given him STR key spheres guaranteed crits. The biggest thing without the domain is he can't do this, which you do want this permanently in battle. But I think he's still he's an effective character. He is for sure, for sure. That's a good one. Tech UI's base form. Okay. I Here's the thing. I kind of agree with that. Tech UI's base form. Like if people just talk about UI Goku, right? They will just act like he is just a complete loser in his base form, which is not all the way true. Now, he's certainly not, within like the inner circle or something like that until he transforms. And even after he transforms, I'm not overly crazy about him because he's a counter character, which, I mean, Dokkan is dropping these damage threshold fights, and I've been making the point for months that they keep doing it, right? We've had 3 damage threshold bosses in the last year, and all 3 of them have been borderline the hardest fight in the game, or one, a standard fight, like a fight to set the standard. Infusion Zamasu had it, the physical beast Gohan in the Supreme Magnificent Battle had it, and Goku and Frieza have it. So I think that's an easy way for Dokkan. Like, they're probably looking at it as, this is an easy way for us to power creep older characters just very easily without it being, all right, now the bosses are supering for 20 million and shit like that, right? Just straight up, you literally cannot damage because you're not new enough. It's basically what the mechanic is. I hate it, right? Because, but my strategy for winning usually is defense, right? I do tank everything and then chip away. That doesn't work as effectively, certainly with the damage threshold bosses. But this guy is pretty solid. This guy is light years to me above like physical base, like the Super Saiyan Gogeta, base AGL Broly. Like, all these characters, people will suck their cocks. Easy A Tech Broly is such a character that people love, and he is actually a game over screen in base. Right? This guy, though, I mean, he's got 70% dodge, 70% crit. He does have the guard and damage reduction mechanics. In slot 2 or 3, if he like triple supers, he can have some defensive ability, and he's got 70% dodge as well. So, I would agree that base UI Goku is underrated, because he is not a fish. He's definitely not. He's just not, what like Beast is, or, Carnival Broly, Janemba, those types of characters, right? Underappreciated. I don't know if I'd say underappreciated right here, because, like, I mean, I have him at 1 myself. There is a lot of people who go, oh, they're not that crazy because they're not the craziest in base, but I do think global players' opinions are, right now, they're still a little skewered, because I think the Gogeta and Janemba fights are just like the hardest fights on global for quite a while, and I that's why, like, well, I don't understand why global players are so hard on Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, though. I don't get it. But I don't. This card feels more properly rated to me than anything. Janemba's always hated. I like this guy as underrated. I actually do. I like this pick for underrated. People will act like he's completely gone now, which, transforming into this guy, his transformed state, he's got the distinction I dubbed some of these characters with, closer. He will just end the fight. Right? Like Goku and Frieza, Bulma, some of these fights. It helps that he's an EGL character, too. Some of these physical characters have a huge disadvantage. Rose is one of the biggest ones that comes to mind. Right? Physical Rose Goku Black. Physical is just a brutal typing to be in 2024. Whereas AGL is pretty much like one of the best you can have. It is. So, like, that helps that Broly a lot. No, Warrior, stop it. No. Drop down and give me 15 push-ups right now. Shut up. Do not fucking put this guy in underrated talks. Hey, Swag Kage. We think this guy goes enough. No way. Please. This terrible. No, he's horrible. He is not. He's in no underrated or overrated talks. He just sucks ass. This guy is terrible. He is bad. This shit Dude, any character that has, like, Tech Ultimate Gohan has got this exact thing. This guy's got this exact thing. I'm just, dude, these guys needed this shit up the whole fight. I don't know. The biggest thing that kills this guy is this. This is, I have no idea what they were thinking. This kills this character. It is so hard to get this. It's so hard. And he is a fish without it. And oh, by the way, this rat bastard has the illustrious get hit to get stuff. Terrible. Terrible. And then he's got key right there. Horrible. Dude, this guy is bad. He's terrible. I did a top 10 tier list yesterday for Yellow Coin LRs. Let me pull it up. Yeah, dude, I've done a couple of things over the years that makes it very easier to make these videos, man. So what I've got a Discord. I'm the only one in it, right? And this is how I share things between my Dokkan phone, my personal phone, my PC, and stuff like that. And, like, I just started, like, dude, like, I just got everything important in there, right? it's great, man. We got the tier list. I got, trophy stuff. It's all there, all there. All right. So I did this. People were upset about Gohan and Piccolo, but I am very comfortable with that. Gohan and Piccolo can actually handle slot 1 and Gogeta and Janemba a lot. I do think that the community was missing them. Like, if you go look at the tweet I made, a lot of people are upset about this character, but they could go slot 1 a lot, right? 17 has no power over this character. They could go slot 1 against Gogeta. They could go slot 1 against Janemba, as opposed to Broly and Vegeta, who are just, like, big damage, like slot 2, slot 3. I'll take Gohan and Piccolo. I will double down on that easily. Why did I pull this up? Oh, Tech Jiren. Yeah. Notice how Tech Jiren's not even on here, because he sucks. Because he's fucking terrible. He's just god-awful. We are not living in a world where Jiren is underrated. I mean, you want to say some of these other ones are underrated? Sure. Like them. I mean, they're similar to Future Gohan. This character is definitely really good. Tech Jiren and AJ Ultimate Gohan are not close at all. That's just completely made up. That's just, like, not really understanding the game well, I think. Like, it's AJL Gohan and Tech Jiren do not have similarities whatsoever. There's nothing similar in their kits. They guard? They guard, I guess? I don't know. They have no similarities whatsoever. Nothing. There's nothing similar at all. Gohan doesn't need to be hit. Gohan has a completely different type of active skill. Gohan has a completely different type of passive. Gohan has support. It's like Jiren needs enemies to be debuffed to do shit. Like, there's literally nothing. Am I reading this correctly? Tech Jiren, him and AJ Ultimate Gohan are quite similar units. Yeah, no, not at all. There's nothing similar in any way. This guy underrated? I don't know, because I have seen a lot of players like gassing this guy up. I mean, he's pretty good. He's certainly, I don't think that he's, like, way behind, like, Tech Vegeta or something like that. Saiyan Tech Vegeta. So, like, I'm okay with this. Like this guy, sure, we want to mention him, sure. But, like, I mean, Tech Jiren just outright is bad, so. Oh, look, I'm making the video. So, Soma. Looks like Alpal smoked you, little bro. Yep. No, man. Damn it. I was too chatty in this video over here. Like, I was too chatty about, there was another one I did. It was during the World Tournament. Was it this one? Where I was like, yeah, I'm incognito. People like when I just am talking shit. I don't know, looking at people's stuff, so. Let's see. Floating supports. I don't really like the Gammas as floating supports, though, because, like, if you're using them as a floating support, it's going to be very difficult for you to even get to Gamma 1 at the end, which is where he gets really crazy. I mean, they're certainly an effective character, but, I mean, nowadays, the Gamma, like, the Gammas right here, this character's a fish. They will get killed by, Cell Max, they get killed by Gogeta, they get killed by Janemba, like, they will die. Slot 3, Super, and stuff like that. I like Turles. This character is a floating support? I don't know. I guess maybe. There's randomizer. You gotta understand. You can never call this character underrated. People 3 years ago, 2 years ago, we're calling this like a top 10 unit in the game. Unironically, non-easy aid. Like, this will never be an underrated. Never. I will never allow it. I will never allow them an underrated talk. So, whoops, accidentally. Okay. LR Turles, yeah. LR Turles probably a little bit better than people give him credit for. I think it's just a good way to say it. A little bit better than people give him credit for. Buhan. I mean, I had Buhan within my top 15 LRs. This character, yeah, probably. I mean, I think it's pretty easy for them to get killed by some of the bigger bosses. And, I mean, they're a physical type character, so I don't know. Like, the way they're set up to, like, super, like, a bunch of times and do some normals that are all guaranteed crits doesn't work well against the damage threshold of Goku and Frieza. Right? They usually are not dealing too much damage to Goku and Frieza. I mean, it's good to mention them, though. Who's the last one? No, this character sucks. Are you explaining this? Vegeta can hold his own until he transforms. No, he can't. It's not true at all. That's literally made up. No offense, randomizer. You're just actually just fucking making it up. What happens with Goku and Vegeta? Let's pull them up so I could back up what I'm saying, not just like bully this random guy. My bad. But where is it? Yeah, it's this right here. It's like this shit. If you take damage before like they start attacking, you're dead. Like they just die to normals. This character was food in Cell Max, man. Like Gogeta and Janemba are like double the strength of Cell Max. Because remember, Cell Max dropped in February? I want to fact check that. Was Cell Max February or March? When was the last time we did a Cell Max? Have we not done a Cell Max? Let me pause and find. Oh, there it is right there. Let's see. When did the new fight come out? This was definitely a really, really tough one. Here it is right here. This is February or March. Yeah, I remember, dude. It's so funny. Like, when this fight dropped on Global, so many people were like, is it even possible? It was like beat him in 6 turns or whatever. I was like, well, I did it my first run. Did it my first run accidentally, man. Orange Piccolo helped out a lot with that. What day was this? February 26th. Okay. Yeah. Oh, dude, I was playing Final Fantasy 16. Oh. What are we looking? Oh, yeah. Here, let's grab these boys. Yeah, they just get disintegrated, man. Like, they suck. And then the other thing, too, is I have no sympathy for these characters who are, like, counters and doing a little bit of damage and stuff like that. Yet another character cucked by the damage threshold of Goku and Frieza. So, I'm not really high on this STR Vegeta, no way. EGL Scouter Vegeta. Let me read this. Way too many people interpret him not being any value to teams you want to run him on. So, being a solid unit. No, I mean, no, he's not. No, Raditz, but like characters pretty much can't be Raditz bad. First form Frieza, who is like the worst Dokkan Fest this year in terms of like when he came out and how easy it was to use him and stuff like that, was, I mean, universes above what Raditz was. Like, people, I feel like, don't really get Raditz. I'm not saying this guy, but like Raditz actually did nothing. I'm not like, it's not. He couldn't tank. He couldn't do damage. He didn't support. He did nothing. He had nothing. And I mean, it was in a red zone like meta. Like he literally did nothing. Right. Like, again, first form Frieza, probably the worst Dokkan Fest of the year. I mean, he could drop the active skill and damn near one shot like Supreme Magnificent Battle Blue Gogeta at the time, right? Yeah. Vegeta is just well below all the characters around him. Even the 2 Dokkan Fests immediately following Vegeta, Slug and Buhan, were way better. That is crazy, by the way. We're right now we're on a streak. You could say we're on a streak of 4 consecutive villain Dokkan Fest, by the way. So I better not see why. I've seen a lot of whining of, oh, we need a villain LR in the anniversary. Let's just see what it looks like, okay? No more whining, okay? Because we this is the best year for villains ever, and we've had 50 villain Dokkan Fests in a row, which might be another reason why everyone like. Hype around Dokkan is at like a all-time low right now. Like, not that the game is in a bad state, just people are, and it's their, we're ready for a big hype saying we're ready for New Year's and anniversary for sure. Goku and Vegeta deserve more respect. Yeah, I mean, I think they're a bit better than people give them credit for, sure. Buhan is super good when he transforms, yeah. Yeah, okay, sure. Intercule. Double digit tank 17 and Golden Frieza's normals. Okay. I mean, yeah, defense character. It's got a lot of damage reduction, got a lot of dodge. I could see it. I could see it. Yeah, this character kind of counts. With the reaction I got to them, I mean, 10, 9, 8, 7. I have them at 7. And this is all people were talking about. The character at 7. So, they're better than people give them credit for. No. 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 Stop. Get him off my screen. No. What? No. I'm out. Okay, sure. Future Gohan again. Okay. All right, let's get into some. How about some quotes? Oh, this guy. Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah. Like, you could go into a standby, see where the super attack is, and then kind of like reverse it. Yeah. I think this is a good one. STR Dragon Fist. What really helps him was being added to Buu Saga, because it's a team where he's like needed and can really help. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Let's look at some quotes. Harudagarn. I mean, the problem for me is int dodge reliant characters don't work against Goku and Frieza, right? And I mean, you could drop your screenshot of the clear. Yeah, okay, sure. But 17 and Golden Frieza completely fodderized them. What we're doing if we're running an int like dodge character like Harudagarn, int Gotenks or something like that, is it's literally just doing the run over and over and over until either they aren't on rotation with 17 and Golden Frieza, or 17 and Golden Frieza like don't attack a slot, right? Like a lot of those characters, Xenopan, Eos, Harudagarn, like they release so many int units that are like dodge or die. The banner unit. I can't remember their name. Wow, how I've fallen off. Angela and Metamacha, of course, yes. Like, there's so many int dodge or die characters, and 17 and Golden Frieza just fodderized that. Okay, sure, yep. Yeah, but see, look at this. Like, we're gassing up. Okay, so damage the Goku and Frieza. Not damage the Goku and Frieza. Like, instantly. So, like, the whole point of the unit is kind of just, like, lost. Like, it's just a bunch of 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is interesting. Oh, I would love to see... What is this? Gammas. Okay. This is turn 2? Okay. Shenanigans may be afoot there. How many rainbows is that? 4. Oh, it's below 50. Okay. I was like, how are they taking Gogeta? They're below 50. Oh, so they have they have their active up right here too? Get this shit out of my face. Stop it. Oh, this character. Oh, yeah. This is definitely this character is probably a good pick. The thing is that like this team, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, it's not like there's a revive that's often used there. I mean, int Evolution Blue Vegeta, He, we could run him on the team, but in that Goku and Frieza fight, I found it's hard to get his revive. So you could run this character pretty effectively in there. And the other thing about them, too. Sue Vegeta. The other thing about this character is that they're all-out struggle, which means they activate Goku, Gohan, and Trunks' condition you need. Movie hero or all-out struggle. All right, we'll look at a couple more. See what we got. Yeah, Janemba, I don't know what it is about Janemba. He just breeds disrespect. He's like a top 5 level character, and a lot of people don't act like he's in there. This is Tech UI. This is a Tech UI Goku counter right here. Yeah, okay. He can do damage, Tech UI, with his counters, but it's a matter of Tech UI supering twice or 3 times, potentially having links and stuff like that. That would be it. I mean, I like Tech UI Goku, but like this is a very specific. It's very specific. This is a character I would say I feel like they're in the range of like properly rated, right? Because like I like them in like a 7-ish range or something like that. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. By the way, I'm not sure. I might just swap these two. Just move these two. Put Janemba in front of Gotenks. I think so. I think so. But I mean, we'll see. But yeah, like this character, I've seen a lot of people have them at actually 1 and 2 and stuff like that. So I like kind of in this range. I feel like is kind of like properly rated, right? And like I said the same about Tech Gogeta. I think they're kind of like properly rated. This is underrated. No, no, we're not putting Fat Boo in the hell no, hell no. Oh, interesting. This guy or this guy? This guy's an interesting one. Okay. I mean, with the time-limited buffs for LR Gohan, Broly? Maybe. At Broly? Trunks and Goten, definitely not. They're not underrated, no way. They're very good, properly rated. I think Trunks and Goten. So the thing about this Broly, though, is that he can be fodder early on. Like, Memorial Battle Gogeta and Janemba, just kill this kid. Like, he's just dead. If you can get a good turn of Rainbow Orbs right away, he gets a bunch of super attacks. Like, once he's fully built up, he's very impressive. And, I mean, I always will want to bring these support-type characters and make excuses for, like, powerful support-type characters like this. But, like, this guy can get clapped up very easily, man. It's very easy. He could get killed. Slug. It's not that Slug is underrated. It's just people don't talk about him. But I mean, that was Slug's destiny. He's a great release in terms of like character strength and links and potentially set up for, other like Space Traveling Warrior, Terrifying Conqueror villains. But this is not a character that's gonna like. This is the thing that a lot of Dokkan Twitter doesn't understand, right? Is like they can drop Dragon Ball Saga characters, for these big celebrations and stuff like that, and then they're gonna have no fucking motion. They're gonna have no aura. It's just gonna be forgotten, right? Like it's good to get all these characters in, but I mean, it's Slug. People just don't care. Like he's really good, but people just don't care about Slug. That's all. Okay, HA Ultimate Gohan. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would certainly lean towards this guy being underrated before. There's no, you could not have this guy in overrated talks. People do not talk about this guy in the context of being good, outside of a thread where we're talking about underrated characters, right? Yeah, I haven't really used him much with Gotenks. Because remember, he does have the unit super attack. So, like, he could really build up his damage now to just nuke Goku and Frieza. I should try it. Try a video on it. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good one, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think that Vegeta's a bit better than people give him credit for a lot, sure. Gogeta? I guess no one talks about him. I just see no discussion about him whatsoever. None. But like, I don't know. Like, I see so much people are using him and stuff like that. I feel like people just have the Dokkan community has like a perfect grasp of this character, of what he is, what he does good and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, he's a Rainbow Orb Changer. I have never stopped using him. Rainbow Orb Changer. That's the thing about Rainbow Orb Changers, guys. They're very good. And I mean, that applies to this guy. You want Rainbow Orb Changers to really help the flow of the team very well. And Gogeta does that. Okay. Most underrated unit of 2024 overall. I mean, my only issue with them again is mostly them struggling to get over the damage limit for Goku and Frieza. I mean, they were certainly out for almost 6 months before Dino Crisis profile pick. Okay, but they were certainly out for almost 6 months before Goku and Frieza. They're very good. Well, I mean, they not as much as they used to be, but same thing, right? Like we just talked about, Rainbow Orb changing is very good. Helps the flow of the team quite a bit. I mean, yeah, they're a solid character. Oh, okay. Here's a good one. Yeah, with their dodge and support and stuff like that. I've actually seen a bunch of people do challenge runs lately, of like full Trunks and Goten and Gotenks teams against like Goku and Frieza and stuff like that. But this is another character, by the way, that could struggle heavily against 17 and Golden Frieza. But because he's an int dodging, they love that dude. Int dodging characters, right? But yeah, they could go there. This guy, that bastard Rhodey ruined his reputation. I don't think Rhodey ruined his reputation. I would have to disagree with that. I mean, you know, I have seen a lot of people act like he falls off, though. It's just, he hasn't fallen off. He can get caught like everyone else. I have, in runs, had this guy get killed in slot 2 or slot 3 by 17 and Golden Frieza. I've had it happen a couple of times. Super, normal, they super attack, we take 1 million damage, game over, right? I mean, additional giveth and additional taketh away. That's how it works. He probably is more skewed towards underrated, though. Because I have seen people act like he's fallen off. People act like AGL UI Goku is 1,000 years above him, and I don't agree. I mean, I like AGL UI Goku better, but AGL UI Goku is a fish against 17 and Golden Frieza, right? Unless you conveniently have your HP below the threshold so he could revive, or you got very good luck and Tech UI Goku's domain is out, right? Or AGL UI just isn't on rotation with 17 and Golden Frieza. And Vegeta could get killed in there, but it's, you know, I don't know. You have like an 80% chance Vegeta lives in slot 2 or 3, probably higher than that. So, he probably does fall more towards underrated, actually. Yeah. More I think about it. No, they're just terrible. They're terrible. They're horrible. Great link set. Brother, we're about to be in 2025. No way. I think this will be the last one. This character, no offense to Chaz, this is another one of these characters that just outright sucks. They're just awful. They're terrible. Have a lot of key. A lot of good characters have a lot of key, though. Weakness. No. You want to know the weakness? The character is frail as shit. That's their weakness. Vegeta can't really tank hits. That's their weakness. And you could say, oh, well, you don't want him to tank so you can revive. That's exactly why the character sucks. That's exactly why. The revive, because best revive in the game, which is probably true. But it would be more meaningful if you didn't need to use it just to get through the fight. it would work way better if, because when I originally saw the details, I was thinking Vegeta would be able to hold up, right? All normals and like slot 2 and 3, you know, super attack would kill him, but then, you know, you could revive, right? Like he's got a team protector mechanic, but his revive doesn't function as a team protector mechanic because he's awful, right? You're going to use it because he will get you killed. It's not a team protector mechanic. And then the problem is, okay, you've revived. Goku is out. Goku is just base AGL Jiren. That's all Goku is. And base AGL Jiren is fodder. These guys are basically the same unit. So, it's just like, the character actually is horrible. I can't disagree more. Not underrated, just a god-awful character. This one. A lot of characters of that Namek celebration were either not as good as they should have been. Even Gohan and Piccolo, who I'll defend a bit, I think that the Gohan version should have had some stuff moved around a little bit to be a little bit more effective. You know what would make the Gohan and Piccolo better for sure? Do I have them pulled up? No. The easy thing for Gohan and Piccolo is to lower their damage and raise their defense. I love how that, by the way, would be a solution for like so many characters. Just take the tone damage down a little bit, give them extra defense, and they're 1,000 times better. Because defense is just way better than offense in this game. Especially since we've gone to the Red Zone Supreme Magnificent Battle meta. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe like a little bit more damage reduction potential. Some of the restrictions can be annoying. Like this certainly could be problematic. But just a little bit more defense and maybe take away from some of that damage. Like this right here. I don't know. Just swap that to defense straight up. And I'd like the character a lot better, I think. Well, all right. There we go. There is this post right here. Underrated characters. Who's going to go on the thumbnail? Do we do future Gohan? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'll be monitoring Dokkan Twitter. You know, where can we slide in? Get a video out of a tweet or something like that.